Okay, what's going on, everybody? What's up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Coming at y'all with a viewer request for analyzing the altcoin market as a whole. We're going to start off taking a look at Bitcoin, and then I'm going to show you guys, right, because this is a little bit more of the mainstream charts right here. It's still a really good chart. I'll break it down for you guys, kind of explain to you what's going on, what you're looking at. But I'm going to show you guys some charts that I don't think anybody on YouTube is really showing. And then I'm going to tie it all in together and show you how you can combine these charts and really use it to gain some insight and knowledge into the cryptocurrency market that you've never really been exposed to before or have ever really thought of. That will help you guys out in the long run, right? It's going to be some very valuable data. So make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll just jump straight into it. This is something that everyone really likes to look at and chart. And it's basically these arcs right here. Okay, and Bitcoin, it does a lot of halving. Okay, so we have the Bitcoin halving right here, and then you see we get the run up, okay, close to the top of the arcs again. Over here we had the Bitcoin halving. All right, Bitcoin halved, and we really just holding these trend lines. We've come down, we've hit these trend lines down here. Bitcoin has, just really been obliterated. But a lot of people think that, potentially we're at a bottom, right? And we're approaching bottom levels. And for the long term, when you look at it, people are expecting Bitcoin to ultimately go back up again. So there's a lot of long-term holders really, entering in whales, really trying to accumulate positions in this rough crypto winter that we've been experiencing, right? It's been a really, really tough bear market. But a lot of people are very bullish on this chart, and to think that there's a possibility, we could be hitting a close bottom and eventually starting the rally back up to our previous highs, okay, hitting those in the future. Now, keep in mind, this is a monthly chart. So, all of these candlesticks right here represent a month. So it's not going to be anytime soon that people are expecting Bitcoin to go back up to like 68K, 69K and hit, the previous all-time highs. That's definitely got some times away. But, on the macro scale, right, everybody always says, oh, I should have bought Bitcoin here, or I should have bought Bitcoin here, or I should have bought Bitcoin here. So that's why people are using this chart, is really to go ahead and take a look at it and say, hey, when you look at the grand scheme of Bitcoin and the potential, if it really wants to keep, going in between these ranges, then this is really, really a really great buying opportunity. And this is, a similar chart, but it's the entire crypto market cap. And it basically works the same way. Okay, we're seeing, we have these massive moves to the upside, and then we get these big dumps, and then eventually things recover. We get another big dump, okay, and then things recover. We get another big dump right here, and so people are projecting it to move somewhat like this in the near term future. Now, again, everybody's really pricing in a bottom right here. That's really risky to do, okay? Especially if you're expecting any returns short term. Trying to catch the bottom. A lot of times you can get stuck catching a falling knife, but in the grand scheme of things, things look pretty good, and a lot of people are expecting things to, find some type of a bottom here soon. I'm not here to try to tell you guys what the bottom is and that, you should buy in everything right now, YOLO into the market. I'm just here to break down some data and really give you some good chart analysis. So this right here is the total crypto market cap, very similar to the chart we were just looking at, except much cleaner, right? So these are some of my own charts that I've actually made, and we can see, you have these huge spikes, you get massive moves to the downside, you get a fake out rally, okay, and things start to go back up, and then you get this very, very long sideways period. This is the longest period, right? And I've been trying to highlight this and emphasize this in my videos. But this is the longest period right here, is this basically accumulation period after you have the massive run up and then the massive dump, right? And the run ups and the rallies are the quickest parts, right? You see how quickly you go up, you see how quickly you go down, but really the sideways consolidation is the longest part. And this is definitely the phase that I think we're in right now. We could be at this point and be seeing a fake out rally and then ultimately another puke. But really, I just think we're going to trade sideways for a very long extended period of time, a lot longer than people think and a lot longer than people are pricing in. So keep that in mind. Okay, now the next one we're going to look at is going to be the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, and this is generally known as altcoins, right? The altcoin market cap. Now ETH is like the biggest altcoin there is out there. So the next chart we're going to look at is going to be actually excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Because to me, that's the true altcoin market cap, right? A lot of people are there's a lot of Bitcoin maximalists out there, but then there's a lot of people who are just super bullish on ETH and either investing only in ETH or taking a large portion of their Bitcoin and actually converting it into Ethereum to really get their hands in both of them. Okay, so again, the next chart is we're looking at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. And this is what I really truly call the altcoin market cap, right? Because a lot of people, when they speak of altcoins, and what altcoins do you recommend? What do you think the best altcoin is? A lot of people aren't really talking about Ethereum anymore, because they kind of just consider it right up there with Bitcoin. Okay. So this is the actual candlestick chart of the altcoin market, in my opinion, right? Again, the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's looking very, very bearish, guys, right? So, first off, we had the head and shoulders right here. We had our left shoulder, we had our head, we had our right shoulder. This head and shoulder is played out. Okay. Now, what I really want to highlight is this over here, guys. Weak structure equals rapid movement. So what I mean by weak structure is look at how this is just a straight line up. There's no really consolidation, right? This is a strong structure. And this is where, you're trading in these tight ranges. Okay, you're getting a little breakout, but ultimately it's coming back into the range and you're seeing up and downwards movements, consolidation. These weak structure movements where it's just heading in one direction, there's not much support here, there's really not much support. And look at where we're at. We're breaking through, our levels right here and heading into this weak structure territory. So there is a high likelihood that we could see something like this where, altcoins just continue to puke even more. And I know they're down massively, right? But it's a really big difference in price when an altcoin is down 70, 80%, and then it goes down 90, 95%. It may seem like only another 10%, but if you're investing at that point when it's 70, 75% down, and then it drops another 90% down, that's really going to be a really big loss for you if you're not prepared for that and really, just expecting things to recover or kind of stay flat. Now, these are two examples of basically, weak structure equaling rapid movements, right? So over here we have the weak structure where candlesticks are just going up. There's no really consolidation. There's no up and down or whatever. It's mostly just straight line up. And you see we get a huge puke to the downside, right? And then over here we can see the same thing, right? It goes up really quick, weak structure, and then we end up coming down just as fast. And this has really happened many, many times, on larger charts and on all types of different charts. But this is a really important chart that I think that people should, really be looking at is, the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. This is what I like to call, the altcoin market space. And it's very bearish. It's been very bearish, since this initial head and shoulders pattern has popped up here. And this is why, I'm not really interested too much in the altcoins a lot right now, because, I just think that there's more pain in the market, right? And so, like I was talking about, that difference between a 70, being an altcoin being down 75% from its highs down to 90% from its highs is a really big drop in price. So, that we could be seeing that potentially happen. Look, I mean, this is $300 billion market cap. If we come down to where we have some structure, right, and where we have a little bit of sideways consolidation, that's basically 50%, meaning that, there's a good chance that the altcoin market could drop another 50% as a whole. Especially, we're just seeing crazy stuff happening with in the cryptocurrency market with, Luna, right? You had the Luna collapse. You have Three Arrows Capital collapsing. You have FTX collapsing, right? And then the FTT token collapsing, and, Sam Bankman-Fried just stealing a bunch of money and stuff. There's definitely a high possibility that we could see, the altcoin market really, really tank and really drop. Now, what we're looking at here is the total DeFi market cap. And this is something that I really pay attention to. I'm going to show you guys as we head into the charts why I really like to pay attention to this, and we'll tie it in together. And then right here we have total market cap capitalization, DeFi dominance, right? And this basically measures the market cap of a basket of the top DeFi protocols as a percentage of the total cryptocurrency market. Now, compared to everything else and compared to the crypto market cap charts, this is held up pretty well, right? And DeFi has held up pretty well, surprisingly. And it's something that's really interesting and just shows you that, DeFi does have a, big part to do with cryptocurrency. And if you're not tracking, DeFi protocols and really, touching yourself into DeFi, it's something that I definitely would recommend. Okay. Now it did have a huge collapse right here. And this is right around all of those liquidations and Luna collapsing and stuff. But you can see DeFi is holding up relatively well, right? The DeFi dominance compared, as a percentage of the total crypto market. This is the DeFi Ethereum ratio. This is another one that I really like to look at, and this basically just takes the DeFi market cap and then divides it by the Ethereum market cap, and it gives you a nice little chart here. Okay. Right here is what I'm talking about. Okay, about how to tie all of these things in together. So this is the total crypto market cap versus the total DeFi market cap, and this is a bull market example. Okay, so this is the 2021 bull market. So total DeFi is right here in orange, and then the total crypto market cap is right here in blue. When you see this trading above, right, and when you see the DeFi crypto market cap trading above on this chart, okay, that's how you know we're in a bull market, guys. You're going to see this outperforming, right, up 599% as the crypto market space is up 318%. That's how you're really going to know where we're at. Okay, and if we're in a bull market or if we're in a bear market. If you look at the next example, okay, this is the current year. This is or the current past year, right? 2022. And what you see is you see the DeFi crypto market cap cross below, right? And that's basically kind of like our first signal that, we're in a bear market, we're experiencing some pain. Then we see, we had a recovery, right? And the DeFi crypto market cap came up above our, total crypto market cap, but then it collapsed back down, right? And you see, the crypto market cap has just completely tanked, but notice how it's the exact opposite of the bull market, right? So in a bear market, you're going to be seeing the DeFi market cap and the DeFi space trading below the total crypto. Okay, if you look, it's down 81.92% versus the total crypto market cap down 66% right here. So this is a really, really good way for you to measure and kind of take a look at this and tell it basically just gives you some insight, right? You can look at this and automatically tell if you're in a bull market or bear market without looking at the price of Bitcoin or without looking at something else, just by looking at this chart and comparing it. So you want to pay attention and see, is this going to start to curl back up, right? As this starts to curl back up and this gets and starts trading above your blue line here, the total crypto market cap, that could be a signal that the bear market's over and that we're trying to go back into a bull market. Just keep in mind, we had 2 times where it crossed over like this, and then ultimately we ended up falling back down. So you have to be cautious of that. But once you start to see this trending above and trading above, just how we did in this chart here, this is how you can tell we're in a bull market, basically. All right, so that's how I use those 2 charts. That's why I really like those. Something else that you can do to gauge sentiment in the market is look at stablecoin market cap, right? And so this is the total market cap capitalization, tether dominance, and this just shows how, basically the dominance of USDT in the total crypto market cap. All right, and we can see, it's been on a nice incline and rising up very nicely. A lot of people are selling out of riskier, altcoins and things like that, and basically just stashing up and loading the boat in some stable coins, waiting for some future opportunities possibly to buy back in and convert to some other altcoins. Over here, we're looking at the same thing, but this time it's Circle, right? So USDC. And what this does is this also helps you gauge, market sentiment, right? So right here, we're looking at the total market cap versus the altcoin market cap versus stablecoin dominance, all right? And so you have the total crypto market cap here in blue, all right? And then you have total 3 right here, which this is the altcoin market cap. What I like to call the altcoin market cap. This is the total market cap minus Bitcoin and minus ETH. Okay, that's what these 2 are right here. So pay attention to these, and I want you to notice how before I get into it, right, the other 3 that we have is this is DAI, okay, this is USDC, and this is USDT. So it's not a coincidence that as you see crypto go down, you're seeing an increase in the stable coins, right? You're seeing all 3 of the stable coins rise right here as the crypto is going down. And then as this goes up, okay, and you see crypto is going up, you're seeing the dominance of stablecoins dropping, right? So, stablecoin dominance is rising in the bear markets and when things are dropping. And then when, the market is going up, you're seeing stablecoin, dominance declining, right? And so what we're seeing here is that we've had this large decline, okay, starting right around here. Okay, so starting here, we can see that all of the stable coins here, the stable coin dominance has increased and increased more and more and more. If we take a look at the next chart, this is going to be, the 2020, 2021 bull market. And this is showing you guys just kind of like the total market cap dominance. And what you can see here is in the bull market, again, you're seeing coins like Matic, right? Seeing coins like Doge, BNB, you're seeing Cardano and things like that really outperforming. And you're seeing, the stable coins, USDT, USDC, you're seeing those trading lower, right? Those are at lower levels right there. Versus the bear market, you can see the top three are actually all stable coins, right? You have USDC, you have USDT, and then you have DAI, right? So, the stable coins are all up. Stablecoin dominance has gone up massively in 2022 and, is really, again, just dominating. And then you have the things lower, right? It's Matic, you have Binance, you have XRP, you have Doge, ETH, Bitcoin, Cardano. That's how you can kind of gauge sentiment as well, right? So pay attention to these, start getting a little bit familiar with these charts, and it really just helps gauge you, right? Look at stablecoin dominance, right? If stablecoins are dominating the market cap, you can pretty much tell you're in a bear market right now, right? And when you see the altcoins and you see Bitcoin and Ethereum dominating the market, then you can tell you're in the bull market. So a lot of these charts are really helpful and useful and will help you gauge sentiment. Again, just pay attention, right? You're seeing here we have the altcoin dominance going down. And we can see we have, the other securities going up, right? We have XRP popping really hard right here when stablecoin dominance is dropping. We have Matic going up, right? We have BNB going up. Different things like that. So, these charts will really help you out as you start to get more familiar with them. They're not too hard to set up yourself as well. Everything in this, presentation was just all of my own charts off TradingView. So, you can do all of this stuff yourself and really give yourself an edge in the market, especially in 2023. You need some type of an edge to give yourself a better chance of success and help, gauge, where the market is, what the sentiment is, if we're out of a bear market yet, and if we're back into a bull market. I've showed you guys a couple of the things that you can look for to help determine that, besides just looking at the price of, let's say Bitcoin going up or the price of altcoins going up. That may not be an indicator that we're in a bull market. It could just be a bear market rally. All right. So appreciate you watching the video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'm out.